Hello gracious ones, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, and if you're a returning subscriber, you guys know the drill. You're the best. Okay, my name is Grace and I do videos that help people generally, and in this video I just want to talk about 7 things that you need to do once you get your UK visa. I know most of you would have gotten your visa by now, so you need this video, and that's why I'm making this video. So there are 7 top tips I want to give you to help you as you prepare to move over to the UK. The first on my list is book your flight. It sounds obvious, but yeah, once you get your UK visa, you need to book your flight, because the longer the period between your travel date and the time of booking of your flight, the cheaper the flight. I don't know if that's clear enough, but if you book your flight early enough before your day of departure from your home country to the UK, you get it at a cheaper price. So that's why you should book your flight ASAP. Number 2, if you watched one of my videos where I talked about getting an admission and searching for an accommodation immediately you get the admission before the visa, just so you have an idea of where you're moving to and what the cost of houses around that area is, then you will know that I am big on accommodation. So you book your flight, and if you have not started searching, in case you just weren't too sure whether you should start searching when you've not gotten a visa, this will be the right time to, as in, I don't know how to say it, aggressively start searching. Intensify your search if you have to. Okay, yeah, so that's what I want to say about that. And while you're searching for accommodation, make alternative arrangements for a hotel or Airbnb, as the case may be, because these accommodations may not come true. This accommodation you're searching for might not come true when you need to move, and you're not going to move and stay under the bridge. Yes, you need to stay or stay in the street. You need to stay in a house, so you need to make alternative arrangements for what or where you would stay. Okay, the third on my list is your pickup. So you're going to arrive to a new place, so you need to arrange for your airport pickup. Or if you have a family, a relative, or a friend in the city where you're going to school or you're going to land, then you could let them know your itinerary, and when you know they know your itinerary, if they're going to be able to pick you up, that's awesome. Then they will be there at the airport when you land. So arrange for your airport pickup to avoid getting stranded. You need to also factor in the time it will take you to clear, because there's always a long queue when you land. So you need to factor in the time it will take for you to do the clearance at the airport because of the long queues, so that you don't keep someone waiting. Like I told a friend when I was coming to book like a cab for me, and the cab was there when I was supposed to land, and it took me over another 2 hours before I could come out of the airport, clearance, getting my bag and all. So yeah, factor that in. Yours might not be 2 hours, but just try to factor in some time. It's better that the person comes slightly later, but you have your bag and you have everything available. Number 4 is, you are doing all this, you know you need to move with things. You need to start packing and sorting out what you want to take with you and what you want to keep. I know there are a couple of videos telling you what to bring. I've not done any, but if I have to, I will. But what you need to know is, don't say I'm coming during September, it's almost winter, so I'm going to pack only thick clothes. Summer will come, you know, and you will need clothes. So try to just balance your packing, sort what you need to pack, sort out what you need to bring, and just start packing. You will be surprised how much time it will take to pack your clothes, pack foodstuffs. If you like food like me, you know you have to pack plenty foodstuff. Pack your foodstuffs, pack your books if you need to, get your stationery for school. Just start packing. And when you're packing, normally most airlines, most people would say maximum allowable limit of your load is 23 kg, and maybe 7 kg for hand luggage or 10 kg depending on the airline. Now those hand luggage, to make your life easier, buy this manual. There's this manual scale for bags, I bought one and I used it, and that was what helped me. So I'd already weighed all my bags and made sure none of them exceeded the 23 kg. Otherwise, your life will be a bit hectic that day, because it seems to be hectic for you because you're trying to clear, they're unpacking your things, you're buying new bag. Because if it exceeds, it can be lower, but it cannot be more. So if it exceeds, it's a problem. So let's not get ourselves into that trouble of having to unpack our beautiful bags and stuff in the airport, because it is too much. So if you're coming with 4 bags, because sometimes 2 bags per person, it depends on if you're coming as a family, so 2 bags of 23 kg each, and hand luggage of 7 kg or 10 kg depending on the airline. So make sure your bags, none of them exceed 23 kg. So you cannot pack all your things into one big bag and say, since I have 23 kg and 23 kg is 46 kg. It's a human being that will load it. So you cannot pack the whole, your total 2 times 23 in one bag. It has to be 2 separate bags. So it's good you weigh them and be sure that they don't exceed the limit. Okay, make sure you check what the airline you have booked caps as their own limit for luggage. The 5th on my list is update your CV. Even if you've been working on in one spectacular place in the country you're coming from, you're coming to a new country, you're going to start your own career here. So update your CV and try to tailor your CV in a format that's acceptable in the UK. So you can just go online and check. So there are a couple of things you might put in your CV, your home country, which is not acceptable where you're coming from, where you're coming to. So you need to just, when you're in Rome, you act like the Romans, tailor it to the right format, and that will help you. Because if you're coming as a student, you will need to search for internships, you will need to search for graduate roles, you need to search for part-time jobs, whatever it is. Even if you are coming as a dependent, you still need to search for jobs. So whichever way you are coming as, except of course you are coming, because I'm doing this basically for students, except of course you are coming as a skilled work person, that means you already gotten your job, so you don't need to update your CV. I'm just kind of like enjoying myself out here in the garden, but it looks like it's drizzling, so I'm almost done. That's number 5. I'm almost done with the video. So if you see something, yes, it's actually drizzling, but yeah, it's just a little rain, a little shower. These are showers of blessing. A little shower doesn't hurt anyone, right? Okay, number 6, you start searching for schools for your children. If you're coming with children, if you're married and you have kids, start searching for schools for your children in the area where your accommodation is located. Yeah, and if you already have one, and if you are still searching, like I mentioned in the second point, if you are still searching for accommodation and you don't have one yet, when you're looking for the accommodation, most times they will show you, when you open the address, they'll show you places very close to that address where you're looking for houses. They'll show you the nearest stations, nearest schools. So you could check out those schools nearest to that place that you're targeting to move into, and search if it's a place you want your children to be. Just check the rating of the school, check a couple of stuff. So start searching for schools for your children. And number 7, the last but not the least, if you have very, very young kids, which most people do have, start thinking of how you want to cater for the kids, childcare. Because after you pick the child from school, someone has to be home with the child. So start thinking of how you manage your home with your spouse. If you're not coming with your spouse, start imagining what you're going to be doing if you have to go to school and your kids are home. Who's going to take care of the kids? Because childcare is extremely expensive. So what are the alternatives? So for some people, they get their parents to come intermittently, 6 months intervals, their parents, their in-laws, and then you could have a sibling come to school in your school, so that you have just someone, some family, some kind of community to help with your kids while you're away. That's just a clue. You don't have to do that, but I'm just trying to say that's how much people do and think and plan to see how they can manage their child care. Another alternative is one spouse might decide to say, okay, I can only work day, another one can work night. So that way there's always someone with the child during the day, and there's always someone with the child or children during the night. So something like that. So these are the 7 points I've decided to drop for those who are coming soon, especially those coming in this month and September. So that's it. If you found this video useful, you know what to do. That thumbs up button is not for a joke. Give it up. And feel free to subscribe if you love my content. And share, comment, what else? So stay graceful, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.